What's up, guys? This is the the Shinigami experience.
We are back with our original pilot series of Uncut Story Time, but now this time, instead of just our faces, we decided to do it Game Grumps podcast style because fun.
Because we actually look terrifying and, don't need to see our faces.
Yeah, you know.
And I'm lazy and I don't feel
Yeah.
like having our camera on me.
And you know, the ugly gene is really prominent through our families, and we don't want to have to continuously expose you to that.
Yeah. I like the shotgun.
Well, there you go.
I need a health pack.
There you go.
Alright, so we're just playing some Left 4 Dead here.
And again with some Uncut Story Time. So, Kid Crazy, would you like to start us off here?
You know I can't multitask like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
You start off.
What? Fucking fine then. All right. Well, if we're gonna start off with Uncut Story Time, I got one great story. This all takes place back in 4th grade. I used to go to this now shut down school in our town, and I had this one teacher. We'll call him Gary. And Gary, you know, he was old, but he was very, very good with kids. He was a great man overall. We loved him. And as a treat, if you did... Holy shit, you're getting fucked up here. As a treat, if you did well enough in the rehearsals that were like once a week on Thursdays, he'd get you some Starbursts, because he always had 3 pencil boxes full of them. Now, this one kid that I played with, because I play trumpet, we're going to call him Jake. Jake and I... we're doing lessons with Gary, and Gary's like, "Oh crap, I gotta do some stuff." He's like, he had to make more copies. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Okay, Dan, Jake, just practice. I'll be back in like 10 minutes." Like literally right in front of us, there are the 3 pencil cases full of Starbursts. So the moment that door closes, Jake and I just shoot each other a look, and we're like, "Oh yeah. It's about to go down." The first thing we do, rock, paper, scissors for who gets to steal first. I win, and Jake's like, "Best 2 out of 3," and I'm like, "There's no time, me boy." So I send Jake up to the door to keep lookout. The first thing I do is I memorize the order of the pencil boxes, because they were all different colors.
Yeah.
I take the first one, I dig my hand in, and I take about roughly half of the box. I flip that one to the bottom, take the middle one, do the same thing, take that one to the bottom, put it in the middle, and then flip it back to the regular order it was. Now I have about approximately a box and a half worth of Starburst.
Just in your pockets.
Just in my pockets. I had a sweater on too. So I had jeans and a sweater. All stuffed to the brim with Starburst of varying flavors. I tap my buddy Jake on the shoulder. I'm like, all right, your go. And so he goes. He starts doing the same thing. I'm like, memorize the order. Put it back. Holy shit. Oh, he's breaking the door.
Nice, good.
Me boy. And Jake starts doing the same thing. The moment he closes the last box and puts it on top, I hear the door on the opposite end of the lobby open. I'm like, oh god, he's coming! Jake, start putting crap away! We sprint back to our seats, and we start dumping everything into our backpack, and we make it look like we're helping each other. Now, the funny thing is, we're trying to hide, or blend in, rather, to make it seem like we did nothing wrong. So we're sitting there, we're looking at music, and he's like, "No, this is how you play a G, a concert F." He holds down 1 and 3. I'm like, "No, it's open." He's like, "Oh, really? Here, I'll play it for you." I'm like, "Do it!" He plays it, and a concert F comes out. I'm like, "Oh,
Look at
hello."
that.
Like, genuinely surprised. I'm like, "That's not a part of the plan, but hey, that's good to know." And he comes back, and, oh.
There we go.
Oh.
We're good.
And so Gary, he's looking at us. He's like, "Huh, look at that. Jake, nice job helping Dan." Now, Jake, real quick, he had ADHD and was also prone to shaking. So when Gary goes, "I think you guys deserve some Starburst," we left, like, roughly 5 in each pencil box. He's like, "I think I'll get you guys some Starburst." Now, Gary couldn't tell, but poor Jake was like, on the verge of shitting his pants. Like, you could just tell if you knew who he was as a person. And as Gary turns around, I'm like, yo, keep it low key, keep it low key. He don't know. He opens the box. Oh, I really wish we had the face cam going. Because he opens up the first pencil box. 5 Starburst. Huh? And then flips the second one. Like 6 or maybe less. Flips it and opens up the last one. I was robbed! Is pretty much the face he made. Then he puts the original one back on top. And he's like, well, Jake? Dan? Looks like we got ourselves some thieves. And Jake, he's like on the verge of sweating bullets. Like, you can tell he wants to die and confess. He's like, and Gary goes, any of you two want to explain? I just take the reins. First thing you hear is, you know, I won't lie. Mr. Gary, we were going to steal from you. But then we went to go dig through the pencil boxes. And that's all we found. So we just decided to leave it alone because we couldn't steal the last year candy. Because we're good people.
Sure. Let's go with that.
And with all the Starburst right in our bag, he bought it. He didn't even bother to check. He just took our word for it. So Gary goes, you know what, guys? I'm proud of you for being honest, for owning up to the idea that you were going to steal, but not doing it because it was already robbed. I don't even know what to say. Just go back to class. So we walk out the door. We shut the door because the room where we did music was on the stage in the elementary school. Adjacent to that was a stairwell that led to like the 4th and 5th grade floor, the very, very top floor of the elementary school. We go up at least halfway through the flight of stairs. All you hear is us. Ah! We got away with it! And we're like flipping out. We just got these big old smiles. We start unzipping our backpack. Ah! Look at these Starburst, boy! We're losing our minds. Rest of the day, we were just celebrating the fact that we just pulled off this massive Starburst heist. Jake became a Starburst peddler. And he's like, yo, you didn't hear this from me, but Dan got some too. I'm like, boy, this is my take. I'm eating this. Get out of here. And that was probably the only and biggest heist I've ever had in my life. Long story short, it was a great day in 4th grade. Probably won't forget it anytime soon. I give it like 2 years before I forget that story.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
Dying.
oh.
Oh, they're all dead. Look at that. Okay.
Hey, hi, hello.
Yeah, you guys do that. I'll just be. There we go. I'm still getting fucked up.
I was aware of that. I like how we can't see the health bar because of the taskbar on the bottom.
No, I'm good.
Hey, you know the part where you're not supposed to be getting fucked up? You think maybe it's a good time to not get fucked up?
No, I think now's as good as any time, you know? There's never a bad time for getting fucked up. He stole my pills!
Silver ballers.
And she just gave them to me. Okay.
Oh! There we go.
Kinda need those.
Yeah, there you go. What's this, manhunt painkillers? Get out of here.
Oh, yeah. So.
Lord.
Is there anybody in here? No.
I don't know. If you want to
do hear a witch, though.
If you do want to trade off at any time so that way you can tell a story, you may as well just let me know. Close the floodgate to make a bridge.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big horde. You can fight that.
Oh, how do I do
You can go back and get other weapons if you want. Or not.
Oh,
alright. So, boys and girls. What story do I tell?
Good question.
I don't know. There's like the sexcapades.
Oh, here we go.
Nah, we don't.
That's the ladder I'm looking for.
We don't tell those stories.
Well, you don't.
I don't. Well, not to. Oh no. Have fun with that.
I started.
And you're fucked. And you're fucked.
Same. Okay, bye.
But yeah, I mean, you told your heist. I might as well tell my heist. So, back in 5th grade, I was a little child, little youngin'. I was, we had came back from recess a little bit early. Me and my 4 friends. Let's call them Nick, John, and Tyler.
Oh shit! I fell. I fell.
Yeah,
I fell.
you have to get out of there.
Fuck. Ah! Stop going down the ladder.
So let's call them Nick, John, and Tyler. So, me and Tyler were like really good friends at this point, and we've been in class for like
rape.
we've been in class for like 4 years at that point, so we knew each other, we could trust each other. So we get back in from recess a little bit early because we were just done, we were tired, we just wanted to get back in class, which is a first because I hate class at this point.
I feel.
So yeah, we go back and it's just us in the class. It's just us 4. So me and Tyler, we look at each other and we're like, yeah, this you know what we have to do. So on the teacher's desk, there's like this huge jar of like Smarties. Every 5th grade class had them. Every elementary school had them.
Damn right.
Everybody had that jar of candy. That you're good, so you can get some after that. So we're all like, dude, we can do this. So me and Tyler went up to the desk, and John and Nick went to. There was a door that led outside where they usually came in from recess. There was a door that led to the rest of the school. It was like the main door you would enter in. Why'd you just punch that wall?
I thought it would be like one of those things where if you like hit it open, it would bust down.
No. Jeez.
Oh, there we go. That's the reload button.
Yeah, it's B.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. All right, go ahead.
So we're all taking point at this point in time, and so me and Tyler were just like filling up our pockets full of Smarties. I think we left like 3 or 4. That's on it. We left like 3 or 4 Smarties in the jar.
I'm getting ass raped.
This is a big ass jar. So we're just sitting there.
Okay.
We're all good. Everybody comes into class. Teacher's about to start. I'm like, hey, can I go to the bathroom right quick? I'm like, I need to empty my pockets into my locker. Because our lockers are like right outside of our classrooms. I was like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? She was like, yeah, sure. Oh, that's a bummer. And I went out, emptied my locker. Emptied it into my locker. All that was good. I came back to the class. Literally, it's dead silent in there. Everybody's just staring at me. And I'm like, hello there. How was your day?
Hey, hi, hello.
Like, yeah. Like, what are you guys staring at me for? And literally, just the teacher just points to the jar. Like, the pretty much empty jar. And she's like, hey, you know where these Smarties went? It was just you, Tyler, Nick, and John just sitting here after recess. I was like, they weren't here when I got here. I'm sorry, I can't help you here. Can't help you there. She's like, okay. And mind you, Tyler's just like sitting in the corner, cause he was a weird kid. He just sat in the corner sometimes. And we were just doing like a free time, like just work on your stuff. So we were just all sitting around the room. And yeah, he was just like sitting there shaking, like doing his work. I'm like, oh shit, we're about to get caught. Surprisingly, we don't. I just go back and sit in my class. And, it's like, elementary classes, you stay in one room for like the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
So we like stay in like the room for like another hour or 2. And then to the end of the day, since we have that door that leads right outside, we walk home, so we always leave that door. And we went out there, and Tyler just fucking yells. He's just like, yo, we got away with this. And then, like, our teacher kind of sort of heard it, but not really. She came outside. She was like, "What?" And I was just like, "What?" I didn't say anything. You say anything, Tyler? He was like, "Nah. That must have been some other kid screaming." And she actually bought that. So we walked home, pockets full. Like, we had cargo pockets, too.
Oh, that's lit.
So we had, like, fucking 4 pockets full each of... Oh, there's a smoker.
Shit.
4 pockets each full of Smarties. And somehow we got away with that shit. I mean, we didn't decide to sell it. We just ate that shit. Like, by the time we got home, there's a witch around here.
Yeah, I think I hear it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's upstairs, isn't it?
No. It's on the
God.
ground somewhere.
Oh.
It might be to your right, actually.
I don't want to encounter.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we go there. Basically, we were just walking home, just eating Smarties the whole time. We finished basically all of them. There's like 2 left by the time we get home. Because we live like basically right next to each other.
There you go.
Yeah. The playground was lit that day. I think we just came back from like a big ass game of kickball.
Oh, there you go.
Cause you know every like 5th grader played kickball at recess.
Oh yeah.
We got to the point where we got tired of like tag and shit. Mm-hmm. You know, freeze tag started being a thing, but like it was really like kickball was the recess game. Or basketball, depending where we got to go outside. But yeah.
Today? There you go. What the fuck
There's
is
a
that?
boomer somewhere.
I hear it. I don't want to find it. I don't want to be the one to find it.
That's not it.
Oh, so we got it. Oh, that's a smoker. I got it. Ah, I startled the witch!
How'd you startle the witch?
Ow! Stay dead, fool! Get out of here! I need revive.
Revive?
Revive.
Yeah. Revived.
I'm gonna heal you. Refreshing. Okay, off we go.
Dude, were you there the time we went sledding?
Went sledding?
Yeah. Oh man, it was me. No, you weren't there. It was me, Jeremy, Noah, Ben, and Stevenson.
Oh, I can't tell you how lit that sounds. Oh.
There's actually a video of us on Facebook.
Oh god.
Like extreme sledding gone
Oh,
wrong.
I might have seen it.
Oh
actually.
yeah, it's bad. So basically we had like
Fuck out of here.
you know, like your regular sled, like 2 like sleds.
Mm-hmm.
No, 2 boogie boards that somehow worked. I don't know, but they worked.
Yeah.
And then we had like so we had 2 boogie boards tied to like this big ass like I don't know what you call it. It looked like a mini swimming pool that one person can sit in.
Ow, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had Jeremy riding in that. Then we had Ben and Noah just like pushing that. And it, like all 3 of them went down. But the big thing got stuck in the middle of the hill. So it just so Ben and Noah just went flying on the little boogie boards. Oh, that was... I'm gonna see if I can find that video.
Oh, God.
You can probably cut that video in here somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
It's on my Facebook. Everybody follow me on Facebook?
Same.
Don't even add me.
Oh, they're over there.
Don't even add me as a friend. Just follow me. I actually do have a page. I don't do gaming stuff. I do all music.
Oh. Where the fuck do I go?
Grab a pistol.
I could, but I like the dual wield. It makes me feel like Agent 47, minus the silencers.
Fair.
Nope. Oh, hello.
Boomer somewhere.
Fuck out of here.
Is that a hunter? That's a hunter.
Yes. Fuck off.
Nice.
I found it. Oh, there we go. So we got it. Running a time to reload. The time was now.
Me and Stevenson were talking about like fishing memories.
Right.
Back at Union.
Oh,
The time we fed the ducks barbecue chicken pizza. I'll take it from here.
Do you want me to tell it?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, okay.
That was great.
So, it's me, Chris, and our good friend Matt Stevenson. We're all over down by this pond, and we're fishing for a wreck. You know, we're not looking to keep any prizes. He's going, like, carp fishing or what the hell ever.
Yeah.
And after 2 really funny calls, we just, looking for fish to catch, we decide, hey, we're hungry, we have money, let's order Pizza Hut. We end up getting a sausage pizza, a cheese pizza, and a buffalo chicken pizza. Honestly, I don't think I had ever had a better time in my life. We eat we eat half the buffalo chicken and pretty much everything else after that. And, oh my god. So, hello. And what happened? Oh yeah, we eat the pizza, we do all that. And then we're like, we still have half a pizza, but we're pretty hungry. Sitting idly by near the dock we were fishing from were these 2 mallards. We're like, yo, who wants to feed the ducks? It's like, and I think Chris is like, with what? I'm like, here. Holding up the box of buffalo chicken pizza. He's like, I swear to fucking God if you do it. Boop! And just rip off a slice, throw it in. Watch him come running to it. Like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll do that.
You been in here already?
Nope. I didn't know where the hell to go. Fuck, I was gonna... Tank!
Run away!
Swim away!
Why is he going after me?
Because you triggered him?
Shh! I didn't trigger anything. I'm the one that's triggered right now! So
we trigger finger, boy. So who killed the tank?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
It's stupid. Yeah, so we toss in a slice. We're like, okay, yeah, sure, let's roll with that. Geese start showing up. There's like at least 5 of them who fly in. And they're like, hey, we're hungry too. We can do things. Let's steal this piece. And we're watching it, and I had old video footage on my old phone before it broke. And I'm super disappointed I don't have it now. But,
either me or Stevenson should have it.
Yeah, one of you two. But, so we finish, and I start recording the film, and I think Chris is too. Long story short, we watched geese and a single mallard, because the other one's like, I don't want to do anything.
No, there were 2 black geese, and they just like bullied the other ones.
Yeah, because geese are assholes. That's a hunter. Okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah, and they were like bullying the other.
Yeah, they devoured half a buffalo chicken pizza. Right in front of our faces. We just they finished one, we just tossed another to them.
Yeah.
Not into the pond. That's for damn sure. We're not trying to get all that oil in the water. We were good.
Oh yeah.
We chucked it to them on the land, but it was funny watching them try to gulp down the chicken. I think one of them was like, honking and everything. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, but I think one of them started honking after they took a bite of the chicken.
Yeah.
And just kind of like swam into the lake and started swallowing the lake water. She's dead. Yeah, I can shake it off.
What other great stories? Were you there when I flipped a fish onto the other side of the dock?
No.
So you're on the dock, you're on that right side.
Mm-hmm.
I was fishing, like facing out towards the pond. No, out towards like the far side, not our side. And that bills. And I'm like, oh shit, I got a fish. Me and Matt, Matt's were like messing with his other fishing pole.
Yeah.
I'm like fighting with this fish, and I'm like, oh, I got it. I fucking
You shot the shotgun?
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah, great. What were you doing?
I got it out. It got loose off of my hook, and it just flopped over the dock. And holy shit! And it just like, all Matt heard was just hit the water, and he was like, "What just happened?" I'm like, "I just flipped a fish over the fucking dock." We were on the ground, like, dying.
I think my next favorite memory of that same fishing trip was when you started showing him Max and Batty. So, they go, buy me chocolate, and then they go, I go to sleep. So what happened? They promise you sex, and then they go to sleep. What happened? I penetrate them when they sleep. Every time I watch that video, I just remember the fishing trip and start crying laughing.
I'm hurt.
You have 1 health. That was a smart idea. Not Bill.
Fuck Bill.
Bill probably won't heal you. What the? What? They're just running through the fire and flames, ladies and gentlemen.
I heard a smoker.
Nice.
Hope if you're not, shoot me, please. Boop. Oh yeah, I can't move. I am struggling at this point. I hear it.
I heard Boomer. Got
Not
it.
anymore. It was in the safe house. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. 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 I can't get in. Can't get in. I can't get in. Woo! Cause 1 hit, I was dead. Oh man.
But yeah, that's. Oh, I have another story from 8th grade. There used to be this one kid in my class who was like absolutely psychotic. We're gonna call him Scott. The most completely opposite name you could think of for this person. But
So it was a black dude.
yeah, but Scott was pretty crazy. He was psychotic. He might have had like ADD or something. But he was hilarious. He was like the class clown. Always be putting up fights with the teacher, like, I didn't do this, I swear to God I didn't. And this was the year before the before the pacer test was invented. And so, hysterically, we're running the mile, and out back, there was this baseball field, but there was an apartment complex behind it, and there were like 5 dogs in total in that apartment complex. And so because we have to go run the mile in the spring out on the baseball field, and, the people who were living in that apartment just let their dogs shit all over the field, we have to try our best to avoid it. Scott and I weren't so lucky. We ended up with, like, the equivalent to the size of a frag grenade on our shoe. Like, you could scrape it off and mold it into that shape of an M67. And so, our teacher, I forget her name. I don't even want to come up with a fake name for her. The teacher was like, you know what, we'll just call down a janitor, they'll hold your shoes off, and we'll send you back to class. I don't know what happened in the rest of gym class, but Scott and I, we got our stuff done and we just walked to class. Scott's like, Dan, you're not a snitch, right? Because at the time, there was like these fake gangs of like, I remember what they called them. There was the head one, called the Golden Boys, which, if you ask me, was pretty damn stupid. And the other one, who were like the enemies, were the super snitches. Mm-hmm. So he's like, Dan, you ain't no snitch, right? I'm like, Scott, do I look stupid? He's like, alright, cool. And he just took that answer and went. And so, he starts looking around, he starts going nuts, and I'm just sitting here chuckling. Runs up to the teacher's desk, he finds the stapler, and throws it all the way to the back of the classroom. It ends up on the opposite corner behind a filing cabinet. I start crying, laughing, because I don't know why it was so funny to me. Just watching a stapler, like, unhooked. Just, like, one straight curved line spiraling across the room was hilarious to me. So that happens. I swear to God, like, almost an instant later, the teacher in the class walks back in. And we're like, okay, we got this stuff to do. She sits down, and she goes over to the desk, And she's like, I have no stapler. And I'm like, oh god, here we go. Scott, have you seen my stapler? No, miss. That was an awfully solid answer, Scott. Are you hiding something? Miss, I really can't hide anything from you. I've been back here for no longer than 5 seconds. Point made. Dan, have you seen my stapler? I'm like, why would you ask me if I was in the same predicament? Like, not directly to her face, but I'm like, no, I haven't. But like him, I've only been back here for about 5 seconds. There's really nothing we could have done in that time. She's like, okay, well, I guess I have to go buy a new one now. I'm like, okay, have fun with that. Again, not to her face, but... So, for the rest of the day, it's just us. Just, like, cackling and, like, looking at each other. Just knowing that she'll never get that stapler back. I don't know if she ever found it.
She had to have found it.
So she probably bought a new one and just stopped caring about it. It was funny.
That's her.
But, that happened. And it was great. I have one more story about the same kid in the same grade. Lunchtime, the lunch ladies were like, you know, they were trying to get us to be calm because for some reason, we were exceptionally rowdy that day. She's like, all right, yo, kids, high five, because that's what they used to call us, but no one heard her because we were all being too flippin' hysterical. And so Scott is sitting literally in the dead center of the classroom with all the other crazy cool kids at the time. All you hear is, hey, at the top of his little prepubescent lungs. And everyone listens because he screams it loud enough. And he's like, holy shit, that worked. In a dead silent cafeteria. The lunch ladies hear that and they start, whoa. And they start dying. They're like, Scott, thank you for getting their attention, but because you swore, you gotta go to the round table. Round table was like the punishment tables in the back of the cafeteria. He's like, God damn it, at the top of his lungs, and just the cafeteria loses its mind. Even the lunch ladies, they're like, you know what, we can't even fight that. That was hilarious. If there were any time for him to do that, it probably shouldn't have been now, but it was too funny to not laugh at. I think he ended up getting an office referral for that later that day, but it was pretty funny to me at the time.
That's great.
Oh,
I've been just trying to pick off these fucking zombies.
I've noticed. I think you're doing quite a good job. It's 7:52. I should probably go home soon.
If you're drunk, go home.
Oh.
Oh, I love that.
You saw him waddle across the screen. Here I am! No, Skull! I hit! Gets down. No, I got murked!
Great airtime.
Oh, yeah. You got any more stories?
I don't have appropriate stories.
Oh, well, you better think of one.
I remember when I was in, I think it was like 4th grade. Oh, just elementary school at the lunch table. For some reason, like, when I was little, I just have, like, dreams about, you know, being in, like, bad neighborhoods and me getting involved with shit. So, like, literally, like, every day, people would come and sit next to me at the lunch table. Like, I'd have, like, 3 lunch tables full of people trying to hear, like, what my dreams were. And, like, half the time, I didn't, like, have a good dream, so I just made the shit up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was, like, the weirdest things. And, like, I was a great story. You see that shadow just pop up?
Yeah.
Okay, then. But, yeah, I just, like, tell stories about, like, I don't know, like, somebody would, like, rob my house, and, like, I'd be in, like, this whole gunfight and stuff. It'd be dialogue and shit. I don't know why. I just, like, because I'm terrible at telling stories now.
Right.
So, like, I don't, it's weird. I used to just have these dreams every now and then. And eventually it just became a thing. Where it's like, oh shit, can't wait for lunchtime to hear one of these dreams, you know?
Yeah.
That was crazy. I'm not going to be able to finish this.
Don't forget, you still got a med kit on you.
Yeah. Hello. How are you?
There you go. I just remembered one more story. So, fast forward 4 school years up to 8th grade now. My best buddy, I'm actually going to use his real name here, and his name was Kamari.
Kamari.
You remember him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 8th grade year was lit with him back at our school. And, oh my god, it was beautiful. I was spending the day over at his house. I couldn't spend the night. And I was just spending the day. And we were playing 2K. I was getting my ass beat. And he's like, you want to do something else? I'm like, yeah. But we're lazing around in the basement. They're like, I don't know what to do. And then it kind of just dawned on me. I'm like, yo, I got it. He's like, what? And I gave him a look. He's like, oh, I feel you. He's like, you thinking? He's like, prank calls? I'm like, that's my boy. And
Lord.
So we start digging through the house up and down to find a great place to prank call. And we're like, okay, yeah, we can do this. So we find this restaurant. I'm not even going to use the real name, but I will tell you it was a Chinese place. It was great. We find the menu. We start digging through all the crap. We're like, yo, what if we call this place? We're like, yo, I got you. Now, what are we gonna prank call them with? And we're like, oh damn, I don't know. And well, and we sit there, and after 5 minutes of planning, it's like, yo, what if we like be like collect callers? And they're like, okay, what kind of collect callers? I'm talking like offer you a fake prize kind of collect callers. And he's like, oh, we got this. And I'm like, now here's the prize. Win a free trip to DC, meet the president on the last day. Get a 3-day, 2-night stay. And he looks at me, he's like, you're a genius. And we have to play rock, paper, scissors for who gets what.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. I lose. Loser had to call. So I'm like, oh, damn it. I want to do this. And I'm like, okay, I need a minute to compose. He's sitting on the other end of the kitchen, and he's like snickering to himself. I'm like, shut up, you're not helping my case. Hilarity then ensues. He goes, I call him up, I get nothing the first time, and probably busy with another customer placing an actual order. I get a second call. It takes a few seconds to answer. I'm like, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna approach this, but this will be funny. Oh god. Your squad is gone.
Oh, look at that. Oh, shit.
Oh. Say goodnight to... But, so I'm like, okay. Takes a few seconds for them to answer, and they're like, alright.
Fuck this game.
Honestly. And they're like, okay. And then, in the most American voice I've ever heard. Hello? Because normally they're, like, family run.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're either, like, ridiculously ultra-Asian, or just, like, you can't tell. Because they're, like, so Americanized. And that's not to be racist. That's just, like, almost every experience I've had was always one or the other.
Yeah.
But, in, like, the whitest voice I heard. Hello? And I'm like, yeah, hi, can I speak to the manager of this restaurant, please? 1 second. She takes, like, 2 minutes to go get someone. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, yo, she's getting the manager. And he starts losing his shit in the other end of the kitchen. I'm like, okay. Compose yourself. I'm, like, super nervous to get this done. Manager comes up. Remember what I said earlier about, like, locally owned, and the accent is still super heavy with them?
Yeah.
Shit you not. He goes, hello, are you there? And I'm like, oh Christ! Like, I don't say it out loud, but my mind just whoop melts. I'm like, okay, we can do this. Put the phone back up to my face. Q's biting his finger. He's like, oh god. Congratulations! And he has to run out of the kitchen and just breaks down on the couch. I'm like, you, sir, owner of insert restaurant here, have just been... I didn't say insert restaurant, I said the actual thing. I'm like, you, sir, and your family have just been selected to go on this grand prize to go to, and then I go through with the rest of the prank. And Linus silent. He's like, it's not a prank call, right? And I'm like, sir, we can't make this up. Literally, I'm looking at the list. I have your name in my hand. It's almost as random as the lottery. And I'm sitting there. He's like, just dead silence. I have to check in like a minute later. I'm like, sir, are you still available? And I'm praying to God that he's not tapping the conversation. I'm like, Lord help me, Lord help me, Lord help me, Lord help me. And finally all I hear is, ah! From the other end. Thank you! He's literally flipping out. And I'm biting my finger to the point where it could have started bleeding. So I had to take it out. And I'm chewing on my sweater. And he's like, and then he hangs up. And I'm like, oh God. And then I hang up. And I just lose my mind. He's like, what happened? The cue. He's like, what happened? I give him a play-by-play. He starts crying, laughing. And I'm like, you know what we gotta do now? What? We gotta swing by the shop to see if they left. He's like, okay. It's like 7 o'clock at this point. The sun is like on the verge of setting because it's like in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
And we drive by. We're like, hey, can we stop for Chinese? And his mom, she's like, I don't see why not. She pulls up to the the place. The Candaping. The Palace. The New China Sea. I'm naming restaurants I've been to before. The Royal Buffet. None of these places were the place. I just caught myself in the act of yelling out like random Chinese restaurants. It wasn't even the restaurant. But like we pull up to the place. And we go up, closed. And we're like, and we flip the sign around. And we're looking at the business hours. We're like, huh? They should be open! And we just start crying. And she's like, what's so funny? She's like, none, come on, just drop me off. And that was probably my favorite prank call of all time.
That's fine.
It was beautiful. I could not have asked for a better day.
Sounds like a good ass day to me.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Kamari used to, I think, yeah, it was 8th grade. We used to just go out and do prank calls over at Robertson.
Oh, there you go.
Dude, it was me, him, and another kid. I don't remember who the other kid was, though.
Yep.
Because we'd, like, go play basketball for a little bit, and then we would, you know, that, by the baseball field, that big green, like, building,
Mm-hmm.
you could, like, go up and on top and, like, sit. Yeah, we would just, like, go up there and just chill for a while. And literally just prank call for hours. We had no life. It was actually
You know,
bad.
I can't say I blame you, honestly. Like, I feel. So we got any more stories, or are we all dried up? Because we hit the 43-minute mark.
Yeah.
We have been on this for a while.
Sure. Oh. I mean, I'm good.
I feel like I have one more story in me somewhere. I'm really feeling it. I don't know, though.
I know what we should do for next time, though.
What should we do for next time?
Go back to, like... Because we didn't do anything we did in the pilot episode, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we had the list?
The list is right behind me, I think.
No, that's not the list.
That's not the list, okay.
We don't worry about what that is.
Well, now I want to.
Oh, no.
Oh, is it prawn?
Nah, your boy was trying to rap.
Oh.
No, because I got all these beats just sitting here. I'm like, I should try and rap, and it did not go well.
Oh, I feel. I'm white, you know, that's just not in my nature.
I don't think the list is in... Oh, it actually is. Look.
Oh, guess who called it?
Because I was like 50 like things. So now I'm just set it on fire.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, he just found this lighter and briefly ignited it next to the notebook.
Yeah, just burn.
This is a great source of light. Oh, God!
That's fine. All right, so
we have. So yeah, just remember, guys. Don't Ray Rice your kids.
We're not going back to that, man. No beef burger band.
What?
Oh,
Can
because remember I was on my computer and like that front page on whatever thing, it was like no beef burgers are now a thing. And we were like,
yeah.
nope, this needs to be banned.
Yeah. Well, we got Yule Schooniforms. We got Womherk.
Country music.
Muntry Cusick.
Lord. This video's long enough, man.
Oh, nah. We can just, not Map Rusick. Sparching Man Bort. We're gonna have fun going over what these actually are later.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's fine.
Sets pants on fire, cries.
No, they're already fucked up.
Oh, cease your cease.
Alright, we'll be back with some more webcam stuff later.
Yeah.
But, we just had to take a break for a little bit.
Yeah, Wait, what? Oh!
What?
Should all weapons of mass destruction be destroyed? The acronym is WMD. The O doesn't count because it's of. I'm like, what the hell is WOMD?
Should WOMD be destroyed?
You have it set to M for mama, when it should be set to W for WOMD.
That's the question we're gonna propose to you guys. I'm gonna make sure I phrase this right. Should all WOMD be destroyed?
God damn it.
And on that note.
Oh Christ. Oh no. He turned the keyboard on.
I have to find the sound.
Oh no. Stop your cease.
And on that note.
Leave me be, 1, 2, 3.
It's time to leave.
1, 2, 3, bong asshole sneeze.
It's time to duel.
Oh no. Oh, would you look at the time? It's time to duel! Where's the Yu-Gi-Oh crap? Is it over there in that box?
Yeah, there's a box. I have a box full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure it's in that bigger box.
Oh.
Alright.
Bigger boot! You said bigger box, that's what triggered the memory.
God. Alright,
Wait,
guys.
Patrick!
Lord.
This bigger boot saved our life! Thank you, stranger! Sir, it's the Cyclops! What is this? Some kind of wall of psychic energy. No, Pat, I think it's a giant glass bowl. And I think we're next. You really think so? Getting scooped out of bowl. Alright, I'm done quoting the movie.
On that note.
I'm done quoting the movie, go ahead.
We will see you guys in the next video with some face cam. Maybe.
I'm ready. Promotion. Yeah, I lied about being done with the quotes. Alright, just go ahead and wrap this up. See ya.